With just few hours left, US government has avoided a federal shutdown after both House and Senate agreed on a short-term funding deal. Now, the funding bill has a validity of 45 days, that is, until mid-November. Once signed into a law by President Joe Biden, it will avert a disruption of federal services. A shutdown which would have placed tens of thousands of federal employees on furlough without pay and suspend various government services was slated to begin at midnight in US. But in a dramatic turnout, House Republicans broke the deadlock and passed the stopgap funding bill. The passage through the Senate was easy as Democrats hold single-seat majority in the upper congressional chamber.
It is very clear that I tried every possible way, listening to every single person in the conference. When we went to vote on appropriations bills you didn't think we could pass, we passed them. It was tough, but we got it through. We made sure we came down the last hour. Would I have wanted the bill we put on the floor yesterday that would secure our border, cut wasteful spending? Yes, I did. But I had some members in our own conference that wouldn't vote for that. So if you have members in your conference that won't let you vote for appropriation bills, doesn't want an omnibus, and won't vote for a stopgap measure, so the only answer is to shut down and not pay our troops, I don't want to be a part of that team. I want to be a part of a conservative group that wants to get things done.
We went from devastating cuts that would have impacted the health, the safety, and the economic well-being of the American people in 24 hours to a spending agreement that meets the needs of the American people across the board. Entirely consistent with what Democrats have said from the very beginning is the only path forward. A bipartisan spending agreement that keeps government open, avoids a catastrophic government shutdown, and meets the needs of the American people in every possible way.
Well, now let's go to my colleague Rishabh, who joins us live. Rishabh, quite a dramatic turn of events that we saw in the House. Now, this will keep the government afloat for 45 days, that is mid-November. But what can we expect next?
Well, if you see, this is a stopgap arrangement that has been done. Remember, Republicans are in majority in the Congress and they are questioning every move of Biden administration. This situation has arisen because the Republicans were not ready initially to go ahead with the spending agreement that the Biden administration was looking at. And that's the reason that just 10 hours ahead of the shutdown, this now the spending agreement has been sent to Senate, and that will likely be passed by Senate as well. But this will give a breather of 45 days to the US government for the spending. In these 45 days, they'll have to come up with a program, with an arrangement that both Republicans and Democrats are agreeing to. If that doesn't happen, an unavoidable situation will happen where government won't be allowed to pay off their debts, their salaries for the employees, even the health benefit that the US government extend to the citizen of United States. So 45 days now for Biden administration to make truce with Republicans and get the spending agreement signed upon from the House and from the Senate as well. Remains to be seen how things unfold. For now, they have been given a breather of 45 days.